Welcome everybody to the news/opinions video that I always do. Everything has my opinion, so take it as you will. Hate it or love it, I'm still gonna be here, still gonna be giving my opinions, and still gonna be doing my video. Nijisanji Roa is a female Japanese virtual YouTuber affiliated with Nijisanji. They haven't been streaming for several years now because they've been embroiled in what was a criminal case against a drama YouTuber who was making false claims, making all these negative things about her falsely with no evidence to back it up. So her and AnyColor went after them. Now, from my understanding, nothing came from that. For some reason, I don't understand exactly why. Nijisanji/AnyColor and Nijisanji Roa lost the criminal case against the person for defamation. Now, they are filing what looks like a civil case. Regarding a defamation case against a VTuber that I took on about 4 years ago, filed a civil lawsuit against a VTuber who sent information in the Tokyo District Court on November 6, 2024. So they lost the criminal case, and now they are moving on to the civil case. Which criminal and civil, as you know, are two different things, have two different requirements, and two different expectations of, evidence and all that kind of stuff. Because it was filed by mail, the case is expected to be accepted from tomorrow onwards. Of course, I'm not a lawyer. I never was a lawyer. I don't even have any law training. This is just the layman, me, and my assumptions and my opinions on everything. Since it is an ongoing case, I will refrain from going into details, and I cannot answer individual questions, as most lawyers will tell you. Don't answer anything about it. Don't say anything about it. Maybe the most you can say is that yes, there's a case ongoing, but don't do anything else because you can mess things up. Because people they open their mouths and they say things they shouldn't. But once a judgment has been handed down or some other outcome has been reached, I plan to report the outcome to the extent that it can be made public. So of course, since they are most likely going to be having a lawyer involved, they're going to probably talk to their lawyer and see what they can and can't say. And in these cases, it's usually better to have a lawyer prepare a statement for what you want to say and then say it afterwards like that, based on the statement and the statement alone. As I mentioned, AnyColor and Roa filed criminal charges against the enemy dramatuber. Japanese police decided not to prosecute in 2023. The time they filed a lawsuit as a civil case. Dramatuber deals in some pretty ugly material, so it's pretty pathetic that AnyColor couldn't beat him, even with the police involved. In Japan, criminal and civil lawsuits are often filed in parallel. I don't know why they didn't file a civil suit until after the criminal case was over. I don't know either. A lot of times you can file both in parallel, but they probably felt, honestly, my thoughts right now, I don't know exactly why, but I think maybe they thought the criminal case was an open and shut case. It was an easy case to win, so they didn't have to go into civil court. But now that the criminal case was not pursued by the authorities, they have to go to criminal court, the civil court. It says here, Roa's case, though, is somewhat understandable. Her accent completely made up and something she came up with to help another liver, with help from another liver called Chitose. So wait for her to be seen as unique among the crowd at Niji. Chitose was her best friend because people think all these over started over a gosh darn catchphrase. Was her best friend in the company who eventually graduated to move forward with her music career. So when Meica came along trying to steal her accent, it was like having something she was gifted from a precious friend stolen from her. Not to mention that Meica tried claiming that it was her actual accent, not an affectation. But people knew from the streams in her PL that it wasn't true. That's the thing. When you have a PL, people will find you. And people will see, you're lying. And when asked to provide details of where she grew up by the company, she refused on multiple occasions. So yeah, I hope she wins this, personally. I hope she wins this. I hope because of the fact that there were, from what I understand, a lot of falsehoods by this specific person to slander, deeply slander somebody, saying they are this, they are that, all that kind of stuff. Not even as opinion, but treating it as fact, as her being an evil person, etc., etc. All these things, treating it as fact, not as opinion. I always mark my stuff as opinion, but they treated it as fact, and they put it out as fact. They can definitely win a defamation case against that dramatuber. So hopefully it goes positive. Doki gets many W's, many W's. She's had W's with EA and Respawn recently. She's also had W's with iBuyPower, getting her a PC when her PC was failing. Then you have all these different agencies helping out, all these different agencies showing that they're dragoons, all these different agencies doing wonderful things. Now she's got something else, which is her very first official in-game item for Rust. Huge thank you to Abe and Saikuno for inviting me to be part of this year's official Rust Twitch drops. You'll be able to own an official Dokibird AK skin and AK-47 skin by watching my Rust stream on Friday. Can't believe I'm officially part of the game. And here, since they didn't link, no one linked the actual tweets. Let me link the actual tweets for you. Here we go. Here's the actual tweet from them. And of course, you can find more info here on how to get them on twitch.facepunch.com. Shout out to Necklace Lee for the artwork and Vase for making the skin. Also, a little bonus screenshot when you aim down sight. That is cute. That is cute. Very cute art. It's here. So cute. OMG. Congrats. I don't play Rust myself. I might get it soon if I am able to get this drop. I'm going to probably get it myself and then just play Rust. I'm usually bad at these survival games. I'm usually very bad at these survival games, but it's fun to see. Here you go. Had the opportunity to create an illustration and weapon skin design for Dokibird and Sykkuno. Absolutely thrilled and honored to be part of this incredible project. Super excited about how amazing it turned out. Sykkuno fan art, Sykkuno art, and Doki gallery is all for this whole selection here. It's very good to see. We're going down here. Unmarketable Niji said this is exactly what Niji's trying to prevent. They're never succeeding without them. They want every success, every good press associated with them, and so they suppress their levers to make them more compliant to Niji. Like I said, I have never, ever been a defender of Nijisanji, the agency. I've always been a defender of Nijisanji, the talents, at least the good ones there, the ones who don't keep making mistakes. I will criticize everyone that making mistakes, just like I get criticized for my mistakes. You're a public figure, you're going to get criticized. Doesn't mean I hate you, doesn't mean I want you to graduate, doesn't mean any of that. Just means you made a mistake this time, hope you do it better, and you go forward. Saying that, I am glad that Dokibird is no longer in Nijisan. Sykkuno and Doki are looking amazing on the AK. More than any color has over the last 9 months. Have loved the steady diet of Doki W's. Has gotten a lot of W's, and I'm really happy about it. And of course, this is an opportunity to say Company A, Nijisanji, has not been doing very well with treating their talents well, even on the JP side, which is actually their big moneymaker. They just kind of let them off to the wolves and occasionally get them sponsorships to keep them happy, but don't do very much. Other than that, they're very hands-off in a bad way, and they just do it because they want money. Dokibird had a bit of a merch update. She says, finally the backlog of merch is almost done being remade. While we were calculating the remaining stock we had at the old distributor, we found out the old director took 70% of the merch and never shipped it to distributing. She even took all the bonus stickers that were made for the bundles. I paid to get everything remade and paid extra for expedited shipping so the distributor could get them as soon as possible. I'm sorry for keeping you all waiting and hope my Dragoons will finally get them before the end of the year. And it says before, it says thanks for the love and patience, Dragoons. Slowly merch will be picking up and shipped out to everyone. And here it says, I'm just happy things are finally moving on. I've moved on to a new distributor that will handle the majority of the merch and without the need for heavy involvement from me. So next year we will have more merch finally releasing. I've taken a hit financially remaking all the lost merch, but I want the Dragoons to be able to get them before 2024 is over. My guess, just random guess on my end, that this was done by this person in order to resell. That's my guess. In order to resell, in order to make money off of it. These are some of the merch things that were supposed to be taken out for the new year and things like that. Thanks for all the love and patience, Dragoons. So new merch has been picked up, shipped out to everyone. This is one of the main things that she had mentioned. And she says, you know, she's talking about the backlog and all the distributor things that I mentioned. Imagine having your stuff taken, the merch taken by the person who was supposed to be there helping you and supposed to be there giving you all these benefits. And then also bonus stickers were taken. So your Dragoons never got them. People never got them. And of course, luckily for her, luckily for everyone involved, people were patient. That patience is helping out. That patience is making it so that she can finally get these out and people aren't going to be going down her throat and being all pissed off because, oh my God, Doki this, Doki that, whatever you want to say. Luckily, we don't have to worry about that because Doki is doing everything right. She even had to pay out of her own pocket, as we know Doki does when she was Selene. She did that. She paid out of her own pocket to make sure everyone was right, artists and everything involved. So this is not out of the ordinary for her to pay out of her pocket. I hope this pays in dividends. Just in PR, this is going to pay her long term. Raden made a new song, at least they did a cover of a song. So I tried singing I've Lived for 1,000 Years. Iowa, covered by Jafute Raden and Otonose Kanade and Todoroki Hajime. So Kanade, Hajime, and Raden all did Iowa, which was covered by them here. Here you go. That's about as far as I can go, unfortunately, because of the fact that there are so many fucking agencies that have copyright struck me in the past for all this stuff. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of, you know, the visuals of it in order for you guys to see a little bit of everything. But because of already being copyright struck for even small snippets of this from whoever controls the music for Roboko, whoever controls the music for Fubuki, I've had that issue in the past already where I've had to edit out parts of my videos for this. I am not going to take that risk. I'm unfortunately have to be a little bit more cautious when it comes to things like this because of just the once you have been hit with a copyright like that, your views and your actual impressions, which is how many people it's actually shown to, drop dramatically. So that is one thing I always have to protect itself. Even if I don't get any money from the videos I make, I still have to at least have it be green so it can be shown to everybody. When it's yellow or red, it doesn't get shown. So here we go. So yeah, just giving you a little bit of everything there. Again, sorry that I couldn't actually show you the whole song, but you know, of course, go to Raden's channel, Raden CH, to go and support them and watch it full and get the full run of everything there. Appreciate you, of course, for being patient in this whole sense. ReGLOSS from Hololive Device, the new branch that they created, Device or Device. I think it's Device, has new products now on sale at the official online shop. It's also available at HMV and Books stores nationwide. Take it with you on the go, and it's because it's portable. Here we go. We're going to go to the shop.hololivepro.com, which I have purchased stuff from before, thanks to you guys and the things that the support that you give me. I was able to get some things that you guys wanted me to get. So we have here very little things. I think I only spent like $30 on this whole thing. Hololive Friends and Go, which is always wonderful. It's keychains, nice little felt keychains there. You have Fubuki Kingdom, you have other things like that. $15 for each one is good because look at this. It's cute. Raden even has a freaking mask, for God's sakes. It's well done. It's well made. Look, they even have a Raden mask that you can put on her. Of course, I wouldn't actually put this on my keychain. This is things you put on, like people put on their purses, people put on like their backpacks, things like this. You don't put it on an actual keychain because then it'll get destroyed. But even putting it on a backpack, sometimes you'd rather, like I would get two, where I would have like one on a backpack and then I would have like one on one just to save. That's what I usually do when I buy these things. But you know, they're doing this right here, like they was mentioned here. Also, HMV Books, like was mentioned before. New goods are available from today. Hololive Friends, Stream and Critic Stand, signed autographs, and in-store announcements. We have a lot of content, including the distribution of HMV music and movie theater. So this is their ReGLOSS area, an actual area where you can buy ReGLOSS stuff at HMV Books. Of course, this is in Japan. This is all in Japan. Whole area, look at this. Hololive related stuff. You have Aokun, you have, you know, all the other girls, all of them. Bancho, all of them. Ririka, all of them. Kanade, everything. A whole area of Hololive related stuff. This is the big size that Hololive has in Japan and the way they push their talents. Look at that. Look at all that stuff that they're pushing out there. Pretty sure, you know, Company A does the same things, but it's nice to see this here. And they're continuing with saying, due to popular demand, the following products have sold out. Hololive Friends and Go, Kanade, and Ririka. They're all sold out. Kaoi-sei, Jufute Raden, and Todoroki Hajime are still in stock. So some of them have sold out, which is great to hear. I love seeing that. And whether it be from Company A or this, it's nice to see that they're being supported. The advantage of Hololive is Hololive, from what I understand, is somewhere around 20 to 30% compared to Company A's 2% of merch sales to their talents. So this gives a little bit of benefit there. Stream charts, or Stream Hatchet in this case, but the top 10 VTubers during October by average viewers across the platform. Sakura Miko, Usada Pekora, and Asuki V-Diva. So basically, the top 3 are all in Hololive. Subaru, you have Murasaki Shion, you have Shishida Botan. Kuzu was Kuzuha, is part of the top 10. Fubuki, Amane Kanata, Inugano Korone. They blew it out of the water. 9 out of the 10 are Hololive members. 9 out of the 10 top VTubers during October by average views on across all platforms are VTubers. This all looks to be YouTube, but whatever. Even if it's just YouTube, this is all pretty much, it is a shutout, except for Kuzu, which is a huge member of Nijisanji. He is their big moneymaker in JP. He's very, very entertaining. I've watched a couple of his lives before. He's very entertaining. He deserves to be in the top 10 because he's done a lot of wonderful things. Like I say, I support the talents, not the agency. Asuki's in 3rd place. Damn, she really climbing a lot more than I thought. Can someone please give me context of what baseball game that Asuki always plays? Curious because she's always gets like 32k viewers playing that game. Other holos too. People are gonna let them know here. Japan loves baseball. Really loves baseball. It really, really, really loves baseball. Japan is like, baseball is like the college football of Japan, if you know what I mean. They even have like high school football. High school baseball is very, very, very popular. That's why Koshien is very popular in Japan. It is wonderful to see this here, as well as another one here of Monster Hunter Wild streamers. The top one, Asmongold. Watame made it in the top 3. Nice. Then Biju also made it in the top 3. And you have Haka, which is Shaka, Ava Shaka, Shion, showing you each one here, FF11 here, Nakamura, Ruin Work, you have Metashi, Iris, and Pirate Software. So Hololive is not like all in there, not like the top 10 like I said before, but it's still in there among some of the top. This is just giving you guys a little bit of a look into how powerful they still are. And there are others, of course, because the Hololive isn't the only streaming group there. The Hololive isn't the only company that streams. So there are others that are out there doing wonderful things as well. But I'm actually happy that Iris is a part of that whole thing. This is all Monster Hunter Wilds, of course, because it's in beta right now. The open beta, I think, already finished, if I'm not mistaken, or it's near finishing. I think it might be still going on. I'm not sure. But the beta, I've been seeing other people play it. I've been seeing other people have fun. Monster Hunter isn't really super my game, so that's why I don't play it myself. But Monster Hunter Wilds is getting a lot of fanfare for this. Big news for Hololive fans, and big news for people who follow Hololive JP. Recently, there is the, the Venom movie that is out in Japan and everything like that right now, and this is what all this says, because it's all in Japanese, it's all in articles, so it doesn't let me translate it through Twitter itself, or X, or whatever the fuck it's called now. Look back at the collaboration PR measures between the movie Venom, Last Dance, and Hololive. Was the final film in the hugely popular Venom series. This time, in preparation for its release November 1st, Hololive members who love Venom have been promoting the film. Yes, of course, Fubuki and others. This article we look back at the collaboration. Trying out voice acting. Akai Hato, Shirakami Fubuki, Hosho Marine, Lapis Darkness, and Takamine Lui will be taking part in voice acting for the Japanese dubbed version of the movie Venom Last Dance. Be sure to check out which scenes they appear in theaters. So basically, Hololive girls are voice acting in an actual movie, like a live action movie. They're voice acting as a Japanese dub of the English movie. Now, where they're going to be in, who knows? But that's what the big thing. Hololive members will be streaming the first and second series simultaneously. Be sure to watch it as a refresher before watching the latest film. Check out members parasitized by Venom, which you can only see here. And of course, Hosho Marine, Takamine Lui, all the songs there as well. Uniqueness of the strange coexistence between Eddie and Venom, and it's also putting other stuff here. And of course, you have Hololive saying here, the hit movie Last Dance, amazing Hololive members participated as voice actors in the Japanese dubbed version. Please go to the cinema and find out which scene they appear in. These are the girls that are appearing in it right here. You see all of them here. They're going to be appearing not in it as like actual in the movie, but they're going to be actually voice acting, which is amazing for any VTuber of any size from any agency to be a part of a Marvel movie like this and to be voice acting as, even if they're like secondary members, if they're not like the main cast or whatever, even if they're like extras or whatever, still, it is huge to be part of any movie like this. I would love to be an extra in a movie or voice act in a movie like this, because that would be amazing for me and anybody else, of course. Congratulations to Hololive for supporting your talents, for giving them opportunities like this, for pushing for opportunities like this, so that VTubing can grow in general. For those of you who don't know, Meica05 and IdolEN Noir were both former Wactor members who got doxxed. How did they get doxxed? What do I mean by doxing? Wactor is a bad company. Wactor is a Spanish company, a company that had, I don't know exactly where they're from. I think they were from Spain, actually. And they had Spanish-speaking people as their main thing, of course. Wactor is an agency that has a very, very narcissistic, I don't know if he's still a part of their leadership, but when he in Wactor, he was a part of their leadership. Very narcissistic leader who had them basically almost try to become like his harem, where he would, chat with them, fall asleep in calls with them, that type of thing. And when Meica05, IdolEN Noir, etc., wanted to leave, and they did leave, Meica05, I remember that being the big one, she got doxxed by Wactor. What I mean by doxxed by Wactor is that she had her stuff put out there on her actual YouTube description, in an actual YouTube video that they created for it. All of her information out there. Real name, all that kind of stuff. How they didn't get in trouble legally, I don't know. What they did do, though, is that they became 910 Inc. to try to hide things, but they're still doing evil things, like having graduated livers be skinwalked by new people. Having graduated livers be skinwalked by people who are just trying to become VTubers and become the voice of an old graduated talent, which is scummy. Meica05 over here is showing some things here, of course. And we have her with IdolEN Noir right there. She's part of IdolES now. When she was a part of Wactor, she did have that issue. I'm glad they have something fun. I'm glad they had something cool to do, and they, got together and they, had fun. They also had okonomiyaki together and went shopping together, with Meica buying IdolEN Noir some earrings. Very nice. Don't watch IdolEN Noir since I don't understand Thai, but since I really like Meica, it's really funny. I'm glad she got to meet some of her old gen mates and have a good time with her. I think it's nice to share some happy stories every now and then. This is happy stuff. Like right here, it's like Meica bought me 2 pairs of the aretes, which is basically, earrings. 2 pairs of earrings. Meica bought me less beautiful earrings as presents. These beautiful earrings. I will use it carefully. I was walking around the shopping district together. Eileen, it's official, guys. The day has come. We had the best okonomiyaki together. I've never had okonomiyaki, to be very perfectly honest with you. I've always wanted it, but I've never had it. But it's great that they were able to have this wonderful time together. Genesis, which is a generation under IdolEN, we're going to have a 3D concert. It says we're celebrating our idol Dai Senpais. You can order a custom pen light of everyone's favorite mob boss and mech engineer right now. Raise your pen lights high for Genesis 3D concert on November 8th, 12 p.m. PST. Shop.bravegroup.com. Let's take a look at their stuff. My fave Gen does it again. Here it's going to be. Of course, Nikki Ray and Katarina Cutie, we're going to be there. And that was going to be, you know, October 6th, the order period. You can still order the pen light. The pen lights can still be ordered. But there was an update. The update is, due to technical delays, the concert will premiere on Monday, November 11th, 12 p.m. PST on the Idol main channel. Show off your best pen light dances in the thread below while you wait. Now, what is this, you ask? Remember, every concert, unless it is at an actual venue, like at a convention, at a actual concert venue, at an actual arena, etc. When it comes to VTuber concerts, most of the time when it comes to big agency VTuber concerts, they are pre-recorded. Why? Because there's always some kind of technical stuff that goes on. There are the transitions that they have to do. They are the mocap that has to be done, and you know, cutting and all that kind of stuff. Editing, all that kind of stuff to make it look as beautiful as possible, lighting, etc. to make, you know, because they also are going to be doing tests beforehand, all that kind of stuff. They don't want to extend it too long. There are various things, everyone from Hololive down to Face Connect, down to those people, when they're doing concerts, like big 3D concerts. That's why you don't have interaction with the chat, because they don't see chat because chat isn't there. They're doing concerts in a pre-recorded fashion. It's just the norm in VTubing, so don't think it's like something weird. Lucid Multimedia, a US-based virtual entertainment talent agency, basically a VTuber talent agency, has a karaoke relay happening on Monday, November 11th. I had heard about this a couple days ago when they first announced this, but I didn't want to put anything out until I knew a little bit more information, which we have today. It's the first ever karaoke relay featuring Evaila Daimoni, Neo. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various size, shapes, forms, all that kind of good stuff, just to give you guys a feeling of, you know, something new, something good, pushing the community up, which is what I always like to do. Make it a community, not a competition, I always say, and I pay it forward to all those who have done wonderful things for me. Today we're talking about Nosfery, a VTuber vampire, video editor, Twitch streamer. Oshimark is that. Art tag is Nofi Art, vampire VTuber. And let's take a look at their Twitch. They have right here, VTuber, I'm chaotic little gremlin who likes RPGs, horror, fighting, and platform games. On Wednesdays, we do special events, challenges, game shows, etc. And then I edit and upload. We try something new every single stream, which is always good. Here's one of the things that they did recently.
Good job. See, I'm not toxic. No, you motherfucker! I wanted the VPN. I earned it. No, you motherfucker! You stole my... No, that is... No.
Not toxic and then becomes toxic. I definitely understand that.
Wait, you can't see me. Hi, I forgot how to stream.
And there we go. They have also things, first time experience in Honkai Star Rail, tested all VTubers. Who is that VTuber? VTubers versus VTubers, all that kind of thing on their Nosfery YouTube channel. Of course, I will have all of these linked down in the description below, as I always do. Thank you so much, Nosfery, for being so kind as to let me showcase you on my channel. I hope this gets more eyes on your content, and I hope that you continue to grow. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news, or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.